So back with another Mantrailing tracking session. We're over in Hailsham Country Park. Kaiser, it's a busy car park. Lots of people coming and going, lots of children around, people around. Kaiser's going to take scent from a light from the van in front of us. So I'm going to point to the light in a minute, and he's going to take the scent. The trail layer's already rubbed her hands on there, and I'd tell him to sniff. He's already got the scent, but so I didn't really need to repeat it. I tell him to trail, and then I'm keeping the lead a little bit short because of the amount of people. So there's a chap just come in there asking us about dog training and what have you, sort of distracts him slightly. And off he goes. He didn't do as much peeing on the trail today, which was good. I did a few more little corrections, but then once he was working on, then lots of praise for working on. So this trail is just a little loop, and the trail layer is actually hiding back at the car park in a car. So a distraction here, I've got a woman with a few yappy dogs. He ignores those, but then decides to have a pee on the fence, nearly splashing Jane. And he picks up the junction well there. He goes straight in the right direction. In a minute he spots about 5 or 6 squirrels all running around in the wooded area there. So he did well in respect to that. So he spotted all these squirrels running around, and I tell him to work on, and he immediately just heads in the right direction. Doing a lot better today in terms of my handling skills. So I am using a bit more muscle to slow him down, which is not a bad thing for Kaiser. He tends to go at everything at 100 miles an hour. So I'm trying to use just a bit more arm power just to slow him down. And that harness I've got is an exceptionally good harness, and it really supports me in respect to that. So a bit of a correction, but as soon as he works on, then lots of praise. So again, he's heading in the right direction, sniffing at things, trying to sniff at trees, drooling at the mouth when he picks up a female scent. So he's sticking close to the hedge or to the side there, which is probably where the scent is, either that or on the other side where the grass is, but he seems to be sticking close to this side. The wind's actually blowing from, as you're looking, from right to left, so it was a southwesterly wind, so it's actually blowing onto that bit of grass really. Interestingly here, he looks quite a few times and tries to get through the fence. We think he'd picked up the scent because the van there in the distance is it's not the van, the white car just on the right there is where Emily's hiding, and a couple of times he tried to shove his head through there and looking as though he'd picked up the scent. So he does well here to stay on the trail, which is the direction where Emily had walked, and across the grass here you can just see some footsteps. So just to the right there on the grass you can see where she's walked. So he sticks close to that. So again, keeping it pretty short because lots of cars, there were lots of people, lots of children around. He has his little shake. He does well here because there's two ladies and a baby, and he checks them out and just completely ignores them. And also Maggie in the distance there, he's already been and found her, so he completely ignores her. He doesn't sit for her, which is great, and then goes straight to the car, tries to open the car door. Emily's in there. So I open the door and let him have that rather than him trying to sit. Let him have that as a win. And yeah, there we go. Good little trail.